We're here at the VA hospital. We've been seeing a lot of great things that the VA is doing, but there are room for improvement. Here to tell us about one of the stories that will fall under that category is
Karen Harrison.
Karen, tell us a little bit about your story.
My name is Karen Harrison, and my brother Frank Harrison, he's here at VA, and he resides in the Community Living Center as a resident. And he has 4 brain tumors to the head. And in his stay here, he had an incident that happened to him that has caused his illness to progress. But my frustration has come in that we haven't had anybody to advocate for us to help him to get the proper care that he needs. What happened was he was very mobile. He had an electric wheelchair, and he was able to move around the hospital. So he went to get a carry-out dinner that one of the security guards had ordered for him. He never returned to the unit. They found him at 6:30 a.m. in the morning on June 19, 2011, non-responding in the stairway. They contacted us. He came to the hospital. He was non-responding for 2 days. He began to have seizures. He never had seizures before. But they brought him back to the Community Living Center. They put him back in the same environment. I'm a woman of faith, and I'm an ordained clergyman, and I believe in the power of God, and I believe in healing. But that's not able to take place if he's restricted. He feels like all his hope for living has been gone because he's been confined. He has no PT care in order to keep his muscles activated, that he can get up and that he can walk.
So he's only at bed rest?
No, he's wheelchair bound.
Okay, wheelchair. Yeah. So he doesn't move around. They don't have any recreational area for him to get out and get some fresh air and move around. So what could we in the community do to help the situation?
I think what the community could do to help the situation is just to be aware of the situation that exists. And also, I think if we come together as a community, that we can make a positive change. I have seen some changes taking place from me voicing my opinion to different agencies. What has happened is now they have 100% security check. So whenever someone comes into the VA, you have to go through a security check. That was not in place before. Another thing what they did was and it's cosmetic.
And the security check, that will lead to the accountability, yes. Like you said, because you said it was the following day, 6 in the morning. Yes. So that would lead to the accountability where it's like, okay, everybody's accounted for at the night, so we won't have anyone that's by themselves, stranded, yes. No help, yes. Alone.
Yes. And also, the VA hospital is monitored by cameras. And we asked the family, if we could see the cameras, see the movement that took place, that he whined in the stairway, by himself, and we weren't allowed to do that. I haven't been allowed to talk to the director. Well, the previous director, he's no longer here. Now we have a new director.
How long ago did that happen?
It happened on June 19, 2011.
Okay.
And so, and come December the 19th, it'll be 6 months.
But you have seen improvements in the operation?
Not as far as nurse care.
Okay.
After the accident happened, 2 months later, we tried to get him a sitter, somebody one-on-one that could sit with him. It wasn't until 4 months into this incident that he has a sitter. Now the sitter only comes in the evening. And what they consider a sitter is having the patient sit at the nurse's station. And I don't think that, that is fair.
Are there monitors at the nursing stations? I'm just trying to...
It's a lot of noise and it's a lot of confusion. And by him having the brain tumors, he pick up a lot of conversation. And he can't discern what is real and what is unreal. Okay. And so then he begins to respond to that type of conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be following up on this story. If you have a story that you think is significant or something similar where we can help the VA to improve their situation, please contact us at inthecommunity.com.